have Brandon Chapman here in just 2 seconds.
Hey, good morning, Brandon.
Morning.
Good afternoon, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
So, what's it like from a team perspective? What's kind of the mental approach? Do you feel like you guys are more in a routine and kind of ready to roll come this Saturday against FSU?
Yeah, I mean, having this 3 weeks off, that was definitely it took a little bit of time to get some rust off. I mean, a lot of the Louisville game, it was just kind of out of sync for us. We weren't really playing our game. I mean, we had a really good practice today, so I think guys are starting to get back into a rhythm, and I think we're ready to roll.
Brandon, why are you guys so confident that you want to play a bowl game? Is it just because it's an extra game and maybe you guys got, you didn't play for like 4 weeks? Is that maybe why you guys want to get to a bowl game and, seeing how some teams have opted out?
Well, I mean, I've been a part of 4 straight bowl games. I've been here since the beginning of 2016. I know how important that is for this program to keep going to bowl games and keep winning championships. And I mean, we got this far into a season like this, so we may as well finish strong. And I mean, I think that's all of our goals, is to come out bowl champions. So,
what's been the hardest part for you during this season?
I mean, I would say a big one is just not really being able to hang out with each other off the field. We've had to kind of keep our distance and be really careful about COVID and all the protocols. And I mean, we definitely still have camaraderie and team chemistry. Just we don't have that extra element to it where we can all just kind of hang out off the field. And I think that's been the hardest part for me.
Brandon, do you think that's affected you guys at all in any way, the fact that you haven't been able to hang out as much as you have in the past?
I don't think for the majority of the team, I don't think so. I think, and honestly, I feel for the younger guys, the freshmen, the guys who just came in. I mean, they didn't really get to experience their freshman year and get to meet people, and they just have kind of been in the team. So I think overall, I don't think it's affected our team chemistry really much at all. I feel for the younger guys because I remember being in their shoes, and it's tough as is. I couldn't even really imagine not being able to go out and socialize as a freshman.
What have you guys, some of the older guys, what have you guys tried to do for those younger guys because of that?
Just reaching out to the younger guys very frequently, making sure they have what they need if they're good on anything, if they need to talk, if they need really anything. And the coaches have helped a lot too, just being there for us and bringing us food on campus and whatnot, the guys in the hotel.
And along those lines, Brandon, how has Blake adjusted pretty well? He seems to be getting in a little more playing time. Has he been coming along nicely?
Yeah, I mean, Blake's coming along, man. He's a good player. He's a heck of an athlete, and he's getting the offense down really well. So his future's looking really bright.
Brandon, have you decided for sure whether you're coming back next year or not?
That question is still in the back of my mind. I'm gonna have a lot of thinking to do, talking to my family. But as of right now, my main mindset is to beat Florida State.
So what you say that, and I would have thought that you would be on the list of guys to be honored for Senior Day. Because usually it's been like everybody with a chance that they are playing their last home game gets honored for Senior Day. So is that not the case this year as much? Do you know?
I think I'm signed up for Senior Day just to make sure, just in case if I don't come back. Yeah, I talked to JJ about that. I think I'm going to do Senior Day. So,
Brandon, you talked earlier about playing so many bowls since you've been at Wake, and you got a chance to play in a fifth bowl game here, 5 in a row. It's never been done, obviously. Why do you think that the Deacons have become more consistent under Dave?
Um, Coach Kolosny's brought in so much structure to this program, and he wants guys that love football and guys that come in. It's very clear who the guys that really love football are, and those are the guys that end up playing, and they're the ones that stick it out and want to finish a season like 2020. So I think bringing in the right guys and bringing in the guys with the right mentality that leads to championships, that leads to consecutive bowl games, that leads to winning teams.
Looking ahead to Florida State, Brandon, what are some of the challenges you see when you look at the Seminoles?
I mean, it's every time we play these guys, they got talent off the board. I mean, top 10, top 20 recruiting classes, a lot of 5-star, 4-star guys, a lot of athletes. I mean, you can't look at their record any year. They got heck of football players, and I mean, they obviously out recruit us a lot, but we just got to play our game. Coach was saying 5-star mentality versus 5-star mentality. So I think we have that 5-star, I think I messed that up. 5-star mentality versus 5-star players. That's what it was. Sorry, messing up, man. But yeah, I think Wake Forest has that 5-star mentality, man. I think we're ready to get after these guys.
Brandon, if Saturday does end up being your final game at home as a Demon Deacon, what do you take away from this 5-year journey? What's your fondest memory, and then to follow up on that, what's the disappointment, I guess, of your final season being such a weird set of circumstances?
I mean, I've learned so much since I've been here at Wake Forest. I mean, I came in, I was just a young 18-year-old kid, and I weighed about the same, but I didn't look anything like I do now. I was getting hurt a lot. I missed so many practices. I was really weak in the weight room. I think just getting in the weight room and learning how the human body works and learning how to properly do things and changing my body. And I think that's a big reason why I did HES as my undergrad. And I did my internship. I did an internship with Coach Horgan this semester as a strength coach. And, I think that just learning how to push your boundary past what you think you can do. I think just you learn a lot about your body and you learn a lot about yourself playing Division I football. And I think just learning that I can deal with a lot more than I think. I think that's the biggest thing that I can take away from Wake Forest, and obviously getting all these relationships and all these bonds with all these different guys. And I got so much respect for so many different people, just so many different people I've met coming in and out of here. And I mean, I'm the old man on the team, so I've met a lot of people. But it's just that's very valuable to me. Is that?
Did it go by fast? Except for this year, maybe.
No, if you're talking mid gasser in an off season, no, it's not going by fast. But sitting here right now, looking back, yeah, it's like a blink of an eye, and just so much growing has happened in the past 5 years, and I'm just eternally grateful for the opportunity to be here.
What's the difference between Brandon Horrigan, strength coach, and Brandon Horrigan, intern boss?
Okay, well, when you're in there and you're being coached by him, he's intense. He's somewhat of a nut job. But, I mean, I love it. I love everything about it. And, I mean, when he's teaching me things in an internship perspective, I mean, the man knows his stuff. He's very intelligent. I mean, he's one heck of a guy. And, he's really a role model to me. I look up to him and the whole staff a lot.
Most strength coaches are nut jobs, by the way.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
He's kind of Wake is a developmental program. He's kind of the man behind the scenes and all that, right? Like
Yeah.
we see the assistant coaches on the field, but Brandon's the guy that when we don't see you guys for a while, he's the one that's kind of got the key in the ignition.
Oh yeah. He's got the whole off season. He's got the winter workouts. He really has us more than the coaches do. And I think strength coaches, they deserve all the credit they can get because they do the behind the scenes work, and it's not pretty.
Brandon, is that kind of maybe what you're thinking about doing when you get done with school?
That's a big reason why I did the internship, was to feel it out and see how I felt about it. And I mean, definitely, I think that's definitely something that I'm going to want to pursue. And keeping in contact with Coach Horgan will be a big thing on my list. So,
So if all strength coaches are nut jobs,
mhm.
and Brandon Chapman is thinking about being a strength coach, can you
Yeah.
extrapolate that and then say Brandon Chapman is a nut job?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say I don't have a screw or two loose. So I've taken enough hits to the head to.
Well, Les, haven't you seen him go across the middle? I mean, my gosh, you got to be a nut job to do that.
Takes a special species, huh?
You guys all good?
Thanks for your time, Brandon.
Thank
Thank you,
Brandon.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.